Hey everyone, it's Steven from Tostemac alongside Thomas, and for the last video of this year, we just want to sit back and talk about our thoughts about 2021 and possible plans about next year. But before we get to all that, let's start off with the big question. Where the hell have you been? I mean, I don't even recall the last video you were in. Maybe like several months ago? Maybe the beginning of this year?
University assignments?
Uh-huh. So just university assignments, and that's it?
Well, I've been working on a lot of projects, some of which may be in the distant future, but just know that they are all well in the planning stages, but they are not for right now. Also, university assignments. Those have been a lot.
Really, you have to emphasize on that.
But it was really freaking hard, okay?
Well, it's not like you had a job or something.
I did.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I had an internship for game development. I'm looking for more, though.
But you actually had a job.
Yes.
I need to emphasize on this, as in, you worked.
Mm-hmm.
Some hours into a shift,
Mm-hmm.
and you got paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Thomas, I'm so proud of you! It's your first job!
This doofus.
Oh my god!
I've worked more jobs than this!
Yeah, but it's incredible that you had this job, because that means not only are you getting some work experience, but now you can pay me back on your IOU!
IOU? What is that? What is that?
Here, let me get you the list, and let me get you a list, and you can recap with the audience.
No. Okay, so just so you know, he's bluffing. He is totally not telling the truth. There is no truth had here.
No. Sure, it's right here somewhere.
Don't buy into this shenanigans. That's a notebook that doesn't even actually contain an IOU. That's probably notes he has from his gacha games, from his exorbitant gacha spending.
No. I took care of that issue. No.
Issue? Oh yeah, no, that's an ongoing issue, buddy.
That was a long time ago.
Gundam gacha game you're playing?
What?
What was that Gundam gacha game you're playing?
Well,
and the Pokemon gacha game you're playing?
I can explain.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure you probably touched Kingdom Hearts Union Cross at least once.
No. We don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one.
Who's running away now?
We'll talk about your IOU later. So anyway, so yeah, Thomas has been busy with a lot of university work, and as he mentioned, he had a job, an internship. So I'm really glad to see that Thomas is moving on to bigger and better things. Would I like for him to show up in future Tostemac videos? Yeah, but I'm not gonna get in his way of doing what he needs to do and doing what he wants to earn the degree and get to where he's at. I mean, it's great that we can work together, but I'm not going to hold him back from anything.
Yeah, so it's something where I will try my best to appear here and there when I can, but just know that it's not exactly a guarantee. So if you were expecting me, we'll see.
Well, not necessarily, because you still stream on Twitch, right?
Oh, that is true.
So if people want to see you, they can still catch you on the Twitch live streams.
Yeah, at the very least guaranteed on Sundays. We both usually stream that day.
Right.
I've been doing Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We'll see how that goes. I'm keeping the schedule for now, but there are certain projects that might end up taking up those time slots, so keep an eye on that.
Yeah, so remember, we don't stream on Twitch. No, we don't stream on YouTube as of right now.
Yeah.
So we do our streaming stuff on Twitch. So if you want to check that out, go to twitch.tv/Tostemac.
Yep.
So in terms of the YouTube stuff, I believe this year has been our most ambitious year so far, because we have done the Tostemac Yu-Gi-Oh month, where that was the most complex video work I've ever done. Like, there was a different layers taken into account, the different timings, make sure that the images appear in the right place, right size, right time.
Several times where I managed to so hard we had to restart the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Skilled player.
I had to build this deck.
I'm not very intelligent, okay?
But the bottom line is with that was that we had a lot of fun, and the viewers and audience had a lot of fun too. A couple of them had wondered if we would ever do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video like that again. Maybe like a one-off special kind of thing, but
Possibly.
like maybe once in a blue moon. But I wouldn't make it too often because, like I said, those videos are very complex. It takes a lot of time and a lot of finesse to make just one of those. And I'm very thankful that people enjoyed them. And then on July, we had a project from Mom where she had me record her online classes for Boy Scouting or special needs in Scouting. And the reason for that was she was not able to teach the classes during the time she had to because we had to attend a family event. So what we had to do was we recorded them and posted them to an online class. So what happened from there was that the people who saw the videos loved the work so much that they wanted to find a place to access the videos again. So naturally you would think, hey, I'm the one who made them. Why not put them on the YouTube channel? Well, the problem is it's a bit complicated. You see, even though I created the video, it's used as an instructional tool for the Boy Scout Association. So that technically makes it theirs. So
Pretty much.
I had to get permission from the Baltimore Area Council, which thankfully I got that, in order to post these videos on the channel. I even had to put a disclaimer on here saying that Tostemac is not associated with Boy Scouts. We are just using this video with their permission. It was the first time I ever had to deal with a situation like that where I had to get a disclaimer. I had to get permission from the organization in order to do it. And even though the view count's not really that high, I've been told that people across the nation have been watching these videos. So that is incredible.
Yep, I mean, also with that kind of stuff in terms of ownership, A, get used to it, and B, it's very important, as ownership is incredibly important. Please, people, support the original creators of actual things and the people who actually, buy the work.
Yes, exactly. And then on November, we had the, what do you call an endurance stream? Where we did the Road to 30 live stream on Twitch, where we were playing Sonic Adventure 2. And we got a couple viewers here and there, and it was really nice to have them there. The problem was that the computer kept crashing.
Oh, yeah. And also, as a note, don't worry about viewers when it comes to Twitch. The important thing is that you're having a good time. Trust and
I
believe.
definitely had a good time.
Whether it's 200, or 2,000 viewers, fun is the first and foremost most important thing.
Right. So, we could have made it all the way to midnight, but our computer couldn't.
Yeah, no.
And to be fair, the computer I'm working on right now is like 12 years old. If you think about it, usually the computer lifespan is like 5 to 7 years. This one lasted 12.
Yeah, that's certainly going past the expiration date. I wonder if it's bringing any bad juju.
I don't know. But in any case, I just ordered a new computer, which will hopefully improve not only our streaming performances, but also improve like the production in videos. Because the problem is with this computer right now, I can't do the latest up-to-date versions of the Adobe softwares. I have to stick with the 2017 versions. And when I tried to touch around with After Effects, the computer just said, nope, can't run it.
Wow, I didn't even know that would happen.
Well, it's like they said I had to do a couple things, but I was worried that I would ruin the whole computer if I did so. So hopefully with the new computer, we can run the latest versions of the Adobe softwares and provide better content. Because right now I use Adobe Photoshop for the thumbnails, Adobe Premiere to edit the videos, and Adobe Audition to edit the audio. What I want to do later on is try to play around with Adobe After Effects and maybe Illustrator, we'll see, because I've seen a lot of video editor positions or video producer positions. They require the 3 softwares I listed, but also experience with After Effects and Illustrator. So I'm going to try to look up some tutorials and see if I can integrate them into the future videos. No promises on that. So yeah, we did a lot of great stuff this year, and we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. That is a major milestone for any content creator or on YouTube. Because like, once you get to 1,000 subscribers, I hear that the subscriber increase goes up more often in a more steady pace. But the other thing is that for next year, we need to think about how to monetize our videos, how we can make them in a way to make profit. And unfortunately, with the rules about monetization and a couple other things, we cannot monetize the majority of the videos we did in the past. And Thomas, care to explain that?
Oh yeah, so basically if it comes under certain fair use policies, especially like educational informational contents, like a lot of the autism videos, or if it uses content primarily owned by someone else, such as someone's biography, that kind of stuff is not something we can claim is ours. Hence, can't really monetize it.
That, and also a lot of the imagery that I like to use for the autism videos and the inspiring autism stories, unfortunately, a lot of those are meant for personal use, not commercial use. So the problem is, if you use a thumbnail that's meant for personal use only, and if you try to monetize that video, that means it becomes commercial use, and that's breaking copyright rules.
Yep.
So what I need to do is either A, find a website where I can find PNG images that I can use for commercial use, or B, rethink how I do future autism topic videos. It's like a lot of the autistic content creators I've seen just like do recording like this. They just sit in a room, have the camera set, talk, and that's it. And I've never understood why. I always thought, maybe I can go one step further and do visual effects. But now I think I'm starting to understand why. Maybe it's because they're easier to edit, but also because that they don't fall under scrutiny for like personal or commercial use.
You know, there are royalty-free resource sites. I can direct you on that. In fact, Adobe has an entire stock of them.
PNG images?
PNGs, GIFs, MP4s.
Okay, yeah, if you can show me that, that'd be great, because I really don't want to give up the visual effects of the videos, because I feel like that is what separates Tostemac from other autistic content creators, where like I'm not trying to throw them under the bus or anything. I'm not saying anything bad about them. They do great. It's just I want to separate my work from everyone else. And the way I do that is going the step further and giving that visualization to better explain a topic. So we're going to look into those and see what we can do with that. And the last thing I'll say in terms of plans for next year is, for those who've been watching Tostemac for a while, for the month of April, it's usually considered Autism Awareness Month. But for us, for Tostemac, who that does videos about autism on a regular basis, it seems kind of redundant for us. So what we do for the month of April is we try something new. We try something that expands the boundaries of what is possible. See what else we can do to improve ourselves as content creators, and also make something for you people to enjoy. So like the first year we did that was Tostemac Career Month, where we talked about the process of writing a resume, how to do an interview, how to keep your job, and what to do if you get fired or if you move on to a different job. Then the year after that, we did, I think I think that was 2020, and I did the videos on COVID-19, but that was like when the pandemic was really getting up there, so I made some videos on COVID-19 then, which I didn't really enjoy at all, mind you.
Yep.
And then this year we did Tostemac Yu-Gi-Oh! Month. It was a lot of fun, and it improved myself as a content creator. Now, this year, I already have a theme for next year's April already decided, and it's something it's something that I want to try on this channel and see if we can add it to the regular schedule or not, and that is Tostemac Podcast Month. Now, for those who don't know what a podcast is, it's basically kind of like this, where me and a couple other people just sit around, talk about what's going on in the world, and share our thoughts and our personal experience. Now, I tried that once before on Facebook. That didn't go out that well because there was barely anyone watching it. And I feel like before you do a podcast, you have to build the audience first. So I believe that we've built a good enough audience now to try the podcast thing again. So for the month of April, each week we're going to be doing a different podcast. It could be me and Thomas, it could be me and Mom, or it could be someone else. But the thing is, like, we want to try this and see if maybe we can give this another shot on YouTube and see if it can stay on the regular, or maybe it was a good idea while it lasted. So it can show up on the regular schedule, but only if you want it. That's the important part. If the podcast videos do good enough, I'll see how I can work them into the schedule. Right. So, Thomas, do you have any plans for next year?
Next year is finish up my degree, try and boost up my career, working on projects that are not named yet. Lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
And I have to write music, but that's the usual.
So I go into all this detail about like 10 to 15 minutes, and you just say stuff.
I mean, yeah, stuff.
It is true. Right. And on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know this is a rather lengthy one, but we wanted to share our thoughts about how this year went for us. It was pretty rough at times, but it was pretty good for us also. Like, I felt like both of us grew as people, as content creators. We're starting to, get our stuff out there. So, if you enjoy what you see, consider subscribing to Tostemac to stay up to date in our latest videos. And remember, we're so close to 1,000. If we can get to that really soon, that would be awesome to us, because that means if we get to 1,000 subscribers, we could start the new year with the how to do the phrase? Hit the ground running. That's it. We can hit the ground running.
You're gonna say with the ground running? You gonna pick up the ground and run with it?
Thomas, you know what I meant.
Guy walked into a bar with a piece of asphalt, was like, 2 beers, one for me, one for the road.
Got him. Right. Anyway, so this is going to be the last video for 2021 because next Saturday is Christmas. Who the heck wants to work on Christmas? Nobody.
Yep.
And then January, we're going to be taking a break from making videos because we usually take January off, to take a break from video work and get some new ideas, come back fresh and new, but also that we're going to be getting our new computer sometime mid-January, and we're going to need some time to set it all up and have it ready for making videos and live streams. So I hope you understand, but that doesn't mean that you won't hear anything from us, because another thing we did this year is we unlocked the community feature, where much like on social media like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, we can now make posts on the YouTube page, the community tab, where we can keep you up to date on what else is going on. So stay tuned for those. I'll try to post on the community tab on a weekly basis to keep you updated. And yeah, That's pretty much it. Stay tuned on the community tab. We'll keep you posted. Thank you very much for watching. Have a Merry Christmas, and until next year, see you later. Bye-bye. Really, that's all you can say. Stuff.
Yes, stuff.
Stuff.
Stuff. Stuff within stuff.